Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. 2 new trails will be constructed in Coon Rapids this summer following action by the City Council this week. On Tuesday night, the City Council accepted the plans and authorized the bidding process for a new trail on Egret Boulevard. The trail will be constructed on the west side of Egret between Coon Rapids Boulevard and 99th Avenue near the Coon Rapids Dam. Also as part of the project, the existing trail on the south side of Coon Rapids Boulevard between Hanson and Egret will be reconstructed. The work is expected to start in the middle of June and be finished by mid-August. The other new trail will be constructed along Coon Rapids Boulevard Extension. The new paved 10-foot wide surface will run from just east of Sycamore Street and connect with an existing sidewalk directly along Coon Rapids Boulevard, just west of the Culver's Restaurant. That work is expected to begin in late June and be complete by the end of August. Also, more than a half dozen city parks will see trail improvements this summer. The 7 parks are Bison Creek, Epiphany Ponds, Marshland, Mercy, Wildwood, Wintercrest, and Woodview. Pedestrian ramps will also be installed in some of the parks. The City Council awarded the contract for that work this week to Northwest Asphalt Incorporated in the amount of $359,000. The work is expected to begin in late July and take about a month to complete. A new mental health treatment facility will soon be under construction here in the North Metro. It's a partnership between Touchstone Mental Health, Allina Health, and Anoka County. CTN's Jordan Rylance has more on the project.
So across the state, there's actually a shortage of psychiatric beds.
Touchstone Mental Health is opening their 3rd residential treatment program in Fridley, near Mercy Hospital Unity Campus.
There's a lot of need for support for people with mental illness, so I'm very proud of Touchstone, and I'm very excited that we're going to be a part of providing some much needed services for the community.
Touchstone will begin construction on the facility later this month and will serve 16 people daily and 85 people annually, providing round-the-clock mental health treatment and short-term housing.
The system needs more of these IRTS beds, which stands for Intensive Residential Treatment Services, and this is a place where an individual can go after a psychiatric hospitalization for up to 90 days to move on to the next level of care.
During a resident's 90-day stay, they will receive counseling, medication management, independent living skills education, and other support programs to allow residents to be successful upon leaving the program.
It feels really good that when someone goes back to the community, they're ready. They're ready and they can be successful versus someone just coming straight out of the hospital and then having to be thrown back into the community without any support.
For CTN Community Update, I'm Jordan Rylance.
Touchstone Mental Health hopes to open their new facility in Fridley on November 1st. State health officials are concerned about a rise in the number of Minnesotans infected with sexually transmitted diseases. In 2016, the number of syphilis cases jumped 30% compared to the previous year. Cases of gonorrhea, the second most common STD in Minnesota, rose 25%. Chlamydia, the most common infectious disease in the state, reached a new high of 22,675 cases last year. However, the number of new HIV cases dropped slightly in 2016. Health officials recommend that sexually active people and people who inject drugs get tested at least once a year. Since 2013, the month of April is designated as Genocide Awareness and Prevention Month here in Minnesota. In line with that, the Tents of Witness exhibit made a stop this week at Anoka Ramsey Community College. There were 5 tents on display near the grand staircase, including one showcasing Rwanda. Many of these genocides have their memorial dates in April. Hundreds of students listened to a sobering talk given by the executive director of the World Without Genocide organization.
We are here to raise awareness about genocide as a problem that is ongoing, but we also are talking today about sexual violence. Sexual violence is at the heart of every genocide and of every mass atrocity that occurs on the planet. Coincidentally, April is also Sexual Assault Awareness Month.
In addition to learning about the stories of the different genocides, students were asked to sign letters. The letters will be used to encourage legislative support, both nationally and at the state level, to help fight discrimination against women. A new recycling service is coming to Coon Rapids. This week, the City Council approved an agreement with Simple Recycling for curbside textile collection. It won't cost the city or residents anything. The company will be accepting unusable clothing, shoes, and home goods, and the collection will be done on your normal garbage day. The company will be mailing residents instructions and plastic bags in the coming weeks. The Environmental Protection Agency estimates that the average person throws away 70 pounds of clothing each year. The Anoka County Courthouse is once again taking part in Law Day by opening its doors to the public. This year's event will take place on Friday, April 28th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. In addition to free legal assistance clinics, visitors can attend a question and answer session with a judge and take in presentations on various criminal justice issues, including fraud and scam awareness. Guided courthouse tours will also take place every 90 minutes. The Coon Rapids Ice Center is gearing up for an annual tradition that celebrates the accomplishments of local skaters. This year's Ice Fantasy Show runs from April 27th through the 30th with several evening performances and a Sunday matinee. The theme is Skating Amongst the Pages. The program features a variety of skating performances set to music, as well as a popular father-daughter number. Skaters range in age from 4 to adult. There will also be several guest performers. Tickets can be purchased at the door. Kids 4 and under are admitted free. Well, that brings us to the end of our show this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here again next week.